Hello, Internet. I am an idiot, and welcome back to my live stream. Today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017, and I have with me Viper Sword. What are we doing today, Viper?
We're reading a fan fiction that we got a while ago.
That's right, because unfortunately we made the brilliant decision to promise that we would read it if somebody ended up doing it, because, you know, jokes. They're meant to be taken seriously.
One arrived.
Yeah, lo and behold, and guess what? It was very entertaining. I won't comment on the quality. I'm gonna let you guys decide on whether or not this is good. This is like 50 Shades of Grey or only 2 shades of gray. I don't know.
Or several shades of black.
Yeah, we're probably, this is probably not going to be monetizable because there's lots and lots of graphic sexual content. So if you're not allowed to listen to that kind of thing, you have been forewarned. This is a pornographic, and no, it's an erotica. We're gonna go ahead and give it some dignity. It's
And hi, Vanilla Bear. Before we get started, I'm doing my job now. I'm looking at the chat. And everybody's getting very geared up for it.
Oh, they're getting geared up for some reading. All right, well then let's waste no time. Are you ready to dive into this?
I am ready to dive into this.
Fantastic. I will start since I've got most of the words. It was the dead of night, and the terrible storm that reminded Viper of a recent one. Viper had just finished arguing with Manic over who was the biggest idiot in the shower. Viper insisted that it was her because she had used her phone in the shower and never got a response, so she continued cleaning her voluptuous, large-breasted, small-bootied body before getting out. After getting out of the shower, Viper decided to rewatch Sailor Moon. Again. God, she loves Uranus and Neptune.
God, I love Uranus and Neptune.
See? Ding dong! Viper heard someone yell ding dong from the other side of her door.
What kind of idiot yells ding dong, for fuck's sake?
Viper scoffed. I want to hear you scoff. Viper got up from her sofa wearing nothing but knickers and a tank top to answer her door, expecting a mentally disabled kid. She gripped the doorknob, not her kind of knob, but still a knob. She twisted the doorknob, and on the other side of the door, she didn't get to see who it was before she heard, "I'm bigger, idiot, because I got a private jet here to say this, and I didn't book a hotel." Viper, in shock, screamed,
"Manic, you bloody idiot!"
Before she could say anything more to the massive idiot standing in front of her, Manic said, "So you want to fuck since I don't have anywhere to stay the night?" Viper, not too shocked because she was actually expecting it, said,
"Yeah, sure, why not come on in?"
Wonderful pun. Manic and Viper began kissing passionately. Was the only sound the neighbors could hear for a while before Manic ripped Viper's shirt and began sucking them big, voluptuous titties.
Oh my. Ain't I supposed to be the one sucking?
Viper said in between moans. I didn't hear any moaning. Yes, let's do the 69 part of this story. Just as fast as Manic said it, Viper pushed him onto the sofa, ripping off their pants and getting out to the sucking while being eaten. Was all Viper could say for 2 minutes before Manic came. Sorry? Manic said, hoping she wasn't mad about the taste.
Okay, now you owe. Down this shit now.
Viper said, holding out what was obviously Viagra and not poison. Manic took the pills and near immediately got a stiffy. Viper went into the kitchen table, bent over it, and spreaded her vag and said,
"Now,
What did she say?
Now snap that video about ass cock into my pants.
Manic started running at Viper almost like he was jousting and slammed his dick as far as it could go, which was about halfway, into Viper's snatch. Viper launched, recoiled with a gasp, and started moaning as Manic slid his throbbing, wet, veiny schlong in and out of her soaking hole.
Oh, yeah. Fuck me good, bitch.
Viper said. Oh, you like that, don't you, bitch? Manic said as he smacked her ass. Back and forth it jiggled. As Manic thrusted, Viper's tits bounced up and down, up and down. Oh, shit, I'm about to come again, Manic said in a cold sweat, worried about pregnancy.
I have the morning after pill, so keep fucking.
Viper said between moans. Oh, fuck. They said in unison, even though Viper didn't say anything. As they came, Viper's legs shook, but she could only still stand but Manic collapsed on the floor asleep. So Viper put back the sofa and cleaned out her pussy. Fiend. So, I think on a laugh scale, I'd give it a good 8 out of 10.
8.5.
So we have an average of like 8 point something out of 10. So we give it a good solid B in the grade scale. Yes. The grammar department needs some work. But it sure did add to the comedy, so I'm not really going to go really low on it. I think I'm gonna give it a 6. It was acceptable. It was a D in grammar.
D in grammar, but on comedy and hilarity, but there's gonna be streaming tears as I laugh. Yeah.
And yeah, so we're actually going to give you 10 extra credit points for being just so creative. This was extra creative. I was very happy. But there was a little ending note that he had said because he had, it was his on his webpage, correct?
Yeah, it was on a webpage. But I think it has been removed from the website for obvious reasons.
It is just so they couldn't handle the goodness. They laughed so hard they thought it was going to kill people. Anyway,
exactly.
His little note that I'm just going to go ahead and read anyway because it was there, which was hope ye enjoyed this. Was very fucking awkward writing it. Tried to come up with next shit. This one is dedicated the fuckers themselves, Viper and Manic, best ship ever. It is definitely I this is the only one I've read, so right now it is definitely the best ship ever. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna hold up to at the very least be second best.